Hey y'all, today I am unboxing November's Yarn Club. And I just have to say, this is another favorite month. One of November's Yarn Club colorways I surprised myself on. Um, if y'all have been following me for any length of time, you know that I'm not really a neutral girl. I very, very rarely dye neutral colors. The colorway I'm going to show you first is the one that I really stepped outside of my comfort zone with, and I have no regrets. I absolutely loved it. In fact, this was the first time ever in the Yarn Club, and I started in May of 2020 that I grabbed a hank of yarn, caked it up, and made something with it before I ever shipped out the Yarn Club boxes. That's how much I was obsessed with this colorway. Before I tease you anymore, let's go ahead and unbox November's Yarn Club. Here's a quick sneak peek. I don't know why I do that because the insert falls out every single time, but it's fun. November's theme was Winter Wonderland. And let's go ahead and show you the extras. As you can tell, it's something that rattles. So the first extra was this Yarnaholic Notions Tin, and I use this every day. It is always in my project bag or right next to me. I actually have this little utility cart that I keep next to my recliner that has every crochet tool I could ever need. This stays on that cart, or if I'm going anywhere, it goes in my project bag. Inside were two plastic stitch markers. There was just various colors, but it's the little locking stitch markers. These are handy to have in a pinch. I like to have these when I'm going out of town or if I'm flying or something like that, because if I lose them, I'm not going to be sad about it. Whereas my stitch markers from other makers, I would be really sad. It never hurts to have too many of these cheap plastic ones that you don't mind losing. And then there was a needle threader. These are super handy because sometimes I have trouble just threading the yarn through my needle whenever I'm weaving in the ends. And then there was a tapestry needle in there with a big opening on the end. These are super handy to have. So that was the fun inside the Notions tin. And the next extra goodie is this tag by Idaho Tailor Made, and it just says made with love. It's the ultra suede tags. I just love these tags. I love the way they feel. I love the way they look. I really feel like they level up your crochet project. And then they also got these Chicago style screws to attach the tag to their item. I prefer the ultra suede tags over the leather ones. I feel like you can see the print better. They just feel better. They lay better. I'm just obsessed with these tags, as you can tell. So that was the other extra goodie. And then there was a sample of this luxury lotion. I absolutely love this lotion. It's super thick, but it also absorbs pretty quickly so your hands don't feel all greasy. And it comes in a variety of different scents, even one that is unscented. So that's nice for people that are super, super sensitive. Those were all the extras for the November box. And again, that theme was Winter Wonderland. Here is the colorway that I was absolutely obsessed with. This colorway is called Winter Dawn. And it just made me think of if you were walking in the woods in the winter, just as dawn's coming, you just have the gray and the black, and then just that little bit of pinkish sky. And then there's still just a little bit of white in there. It just made me think of snow on the ground. This colorway was really hard to part with. As I was packing the boxes, I was like, oh man, I don't want to get rid of this one. Oh, this one's even prettier. So that was even extra fun. And let me show y'all. I had said earlier that this was the first time I ever caked up and made something with the Yarn Club yarn before I ever sent it out. So if you're one of my Yarn Club members and you're listening, I'm sorry. I apologize that I used the yarn before y'all even had a chance to get it, but I couldn't help myself. So this is what I made. And this is my Sassy Triangle Cowl. Let me just try it on. I haven't blocked it yet, but I just love it. And right now I'm really drawn to just blushy pinks. And I just love how this worked up. Also, I live in the South, so I don't even think I own like a winter jacket. In the cooler months, I will just throw on like a cowl and a sweatshirt and go. I'm really into making cowls right now because they're super handy. I can keep my neck warm and look cute and all the things. So I couldn't help it. I had to make something for myself with that yarn. Like I said, I haven't blocked it yet. That means I also haven't weaved in the ends. And, may not ever weave in the ends because it's for me. I can't be the only one that does that. Now that I showed you my favorite colorway, like I couldn't even like hold y'all in suspense. Like I was just bursting at the seams to show y'all that. So let me show you the other 3 colorways from that month. This one is Winter Bliss, and it's just a bunch of cool toned blues. And then there's a little hint of gray in there. You can see it. And let me see, here's one on my worsted weight base. You can see the gray. And then here is the other one. This one is Winter Chill. As you can see, it has some cooler blues, grays, and teals and reds. And the red is kind of muted. At first, when I was thinking of this colorway, I wanted like a bright pop of red. And then as I got to looking at it in the dye pan, I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want an in-your-face red. I think I want it to be more muted. And I'm so glad that I changed my mind and went with the more muted because I think that's just really pretty. So here are the 3 colorways from November. Honestly, I can't remember if there was another one. November was another one of my favorite months. I kind of feel like they're all my favorite. So just to recap real quick, there was the Yarnaholic Notions Tin with some plastic stitch markers, a needle threader, and a tapestry needle. Then there was the Made with Love Ultra Suede Tag by Idaho Tailor Made, some luxury hand lotion because winter can be really rough on our hands. And then there were the Winter Wonderland colorways. Well, thank y'all for watching, and let me know in the comments which of the colorways is your favorite from November. And if you're not a member of the Yarn Club and want to join, please join my wait list so you'll be the first to know when I'm open to new members. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to chat with you. Happy crocheting!